Imagine a world balancing on the edge of oblivion, with one decision hanging in the balance. On October 1st, 1938, the world changed in ways few could foresee. But what if I told you that a single decision at the infamous Munich Agreement set off a chain reaction leading to World War II? And this is how it all unraveled. The story starts in the chaotic aftermath of World War I. Europe's map was redrawn, and with it, a nation named Czechoslovakia was born. This quilt of ethnicities included Germans, Czechs, Slovaks, and Hungarians. In its northwest, the German-dominated Sudetenland became the fault line of contention. Many ethnic Germans felt isolated within this new state, yearning for union with Germany. Adolf Hitler, ever the opportunist, saw this dissatisfaction as his pawn in a greater scheme. As the 1930s jolted towards conflict, Hitler demanded the Sudetenland to protect German people. His demands were a cloak for the sinister expansionist ambitions that Europe desperately overlooked. Cue British Prime Minister Neville Chamberlain and French Premier Édouard Daladier. These leaders of war-weary nations hoped they could quench the flames of war with concessions. Their weapons? Diplomacy and appeasement. But appeasement is a double-edged sword, tested at the Munich negotiations. September 30th, 1938, a deal was struck. Germany would gain the Sudetenland, and in return, Hitler promised peace. The ink dried. Chamberlain brandished what he famously called peace for our time. But at what cost? Czechoslovakia, absent from these fateful talks, felt the sting of betrayal. It was the silence of the Czechoslovak leaders that resounded around the world, echoing the precariousness of appeasement policies. To say the occupation of Sudetenland was a victory in Germany would be an understatement. It was triumph served with champagne and nationalism, a well-heeled prelude to greater conquests. The decision emboldened Hitler, an ominous Pandora's box of unchecked power. Therefore, what came next shocked a fragile world to its core. March 1939. Hitler unapologetically breaks the Munich agreements, seizing the rest of Czechoslovakia. This bold violation not only shattered the illusion of peace, but also illuminated the dire need for a united front against tyranny. Outrage grew, yet the Western powers hesitated. Their rhetoric surpassed action. A narrative too familiar, cascading into the full-scale eruption of World War II with the invasion of Poland. And so, history taught us harsh lessons about appeasement and the devastating power of unchecked aggression. In subsequent years, the harsh reality shaped the post-war world. Collective security became paramount, from the formation of the United Nations to the alliances that now strive to prevent history's replication. Reflecting upon the Sudetenland reveals a cautionary tale, a narrative of what happened when resolve falters and tyrants dictate terms. As echoes of the past reverberate, the imperative to hold a united front against oppression becomes a powerful reminder, relevant even today.